the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Virgo, welcome to your March 2019 reading with me. For those of you who are new and clicking on my channel for the first time, welcome. And for those of you guys who are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for being here. So for those of you who are not new, you already know that I spend a bit of time in the beginning of my readings talking about the astrology going on for the month. I think it's really important. And then I get into the tarot reading. But before I do that, I do want to talk about some of the aspects going on for Virgo. I don't think there's much to talk to you about Virgo. So just go ahead and fast forward, guys, if you're just here for the reading. So guys, March is a combination of Pisces and Aries energy. First couple weeks of March, we are in Pisces energy, which is a very important energy to talk to you about, Virgo, because Pisces is your polar opposite in astrology. Every zodiac sign has a polar opposite. For you, it is Pisces. So this season represents a very important opposition, Virgo. I love talking about the Virgo-Pisces opposition. Things like reality versus illusion, fantasy versus detail and logic, emotion versus groundedness. You know, Pisces and Virgo make a hell of a team, but they are opposite energies for a reason. And I have heard time and time again that Pisces and Virgo is the hardest opposite access in astrology to master. And that's because it rules reality in the dream realm, Virgo, Pisces. So oppositions can be a bit challenging for some of you. It really depends on, your Pisces placements and how you cope with these energies, Virgo. But, March, especially, maybe the last half of February, beginning of March, it could have definitely felt a little bit like you were misunderstood. When we're going through oppositions, I feel the same way with Virgo energy sometimes. I'm sure Sagittarius feels the same way about Gemini. I'm sure Cancer feels that way to some extent about Capricorn. It's just everything that you're not. This energy is very opposite of you. It's like the yin to the yang. You know what I mean? The masculine, the feminine energies. It does make quite a good of a balance. Some of you Virgos watching might even be dealing with a Pisces. So it might be interesting to realize or to hear that Pisces and Virgo are opposites. But, the thing with opposites is that we shadow each other, right? So, honestly, there are things about Pisces that only Virgo understand. Because to be the opposite of something is to kind of understand. It's kind of like knowing what something isn't, therefore knowing what something is. But it's all about agreeing to disagree with this energy, and it's about finding the similarities more powerful than the differences that separate you, Virgo, with this Pisces energy, whether you're dealing with a Pisces human or not. All of us have Pisces somewhere in our birth chart. So this energy does represent your 7th house, Virgo, which is relationships. Every time you're dealing with an opposite sign, you're dealing with your 7th house, right? Pisces is your 7th house. It's 7 signs away from you. And this means that there's a lot of energy in the universe right now focusing on your relationships with other people. Not just romantic relationships, but any relationship, business, friend relationships, co-workers, anything going on in the family. Relationships are a very, very large spectrum. And we will have a full moon in the 7th house of relationships, which is Libra. Libra truly represents that house, and all of us are going to experience that later on this, actually in a couple days. March 20th is a really important day where I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be feeling different energy because we have the spring equinox that day. The sun jumps into Aries, and we have a Libra full moon that same day. And it's going to be very, very healing. And I'm going to have a video coming out, guys, around that time. So if you want to hear more about that full moon in Libra, that's going to be in your 2nd house, Virgo. Completions to certain things that you own, possessions, values, money, of course. That's going to be a full moon there, okay? You did have a new moon earlier this month in your 7th house of Pisces, so that was a time to set new intentions for relationships. Beautiful opportunity to set. And you didn't have to do anything physical, Virgo. This Pisces energy is extremely subconscious. So for a month now, a lot of us have just been working really behind the scenes subconsciously, which means our dreams could be increasing, right? Our fantasies, our imagination is increasing, right? Our emotions, Virgo, is increasing. But this is all about your relationships, okay? We are headed towards, by the time you watch this video, it'll probably be very, very close to the end of Pisces season. So I want to talk a little bit about Aries season as well. Aries season is coming in on March 20th, and we're going to have a month long of that energy. This is going to be the astrological new year. First sign of the zodiac. So this is definitely a start to a new chapter, and we have springtime if you're living in the northern hemisphere. So there's going to be quite an energy shift happening in a couple of days with this spring equinox. Aries represents your 8th house, Virgo. So we're moving everything from your 7th house of relationships this month over to your 8th house of intimacy, shared resources, sex, transformation, death, and rebirth. So Aries is kind of a jam-packed energy for you. It's a very transforming energy, very secretive, very hidden. The 8th house is kind of dark, okay? I'll talk to you hopefully more about that in April. But you guys do have some 8th house energy coming in here, symbolized by Aries at the end of the month, okay? So that's going to be very interesting. Mercury is retrograde in Pisces, Virgo. So for you, that's important because Mercury is your ruling planet, and it's retrograding in your opposite sign. Mercury is not very happy in Pisces, okay? Mercury is more comfortable in energies like Virgo and Gemini, other air signs, earth signs, water signs. It really changes the dynamic of Mercury, makes it more emotional. Okay, so it's interesting, especially with your 7th house there. There's a lot of people that could be coming back from the past. You know, a lot of stuff to reflect on when it comes to relationships. And that's going to be retrograde until the 28th. So if you can hold off on any big decisions or anything like that, or signing anything, buying anything huge that wasn't started already before the retrograde, you know, my advice is to just hold off on certain stuff. And to also stay patient with this Mercury. You know, if there's anyone who understands Mercury, it's you, Virgo. Mercury has that same energy, you know, that very analytical, almost nitpicking energy. The details, stuff like that is very important when it comes to relationships this month for you, okay? You know, there's a lot going on, guys, but I feel like that's a little bit of astrology for you, for those of you who are interested. So we're going to jump into the tarot cards now, guys, which I've already pulled because these readings are a bit longer this month. They're about an hour long because there's a lot to discuss, especially with you, Virgo. You being such an important player this month. With your full moon that happened last month, we're still in that cycle until, you know, March 20th when we have a Libra full moon, okay? Other than that, happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys, for those of you who are celebrating this month. That's why I have all this green, because I believe the holidays are portals of energy. And I believe that St. Patrick's Day is really a portal of luck and fortune. And, you know, last month we had the portal of love. And I don't know about you, Virgo, but I really felt that. It really did bring certain love energies into my life. Self-love, you know what I mean? Unconditional love. So, you know, I feel like this has the opportunity, this holiday has the opportunity to bring luck and fortune. So happy St. Patrick's Day, especially to those of you who are Irish descent. So Virgo, we're going to be using the Iris Oracle deck. If you like these cards, check out the description box. You can look at these cards more closely and even buy them for yourself. I love them. I'm going to be clarifying with regular tarot, and we're also going to read from the book, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. This could very well be the 1st of March. This could very well be the last of March, okay? But these energies can happen at any time in March. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Right away, Virgo, your first card is Stay Back. Stay back. So this is talking about protecting yourself. This is talking about boundaries. This could have been significant for February, the end of February. We didn't have a February 29th this month because it's starting out your reading with a 29. So this is the 29th of March, the 29th of February, even though that's a leap year. So, you know, the 28th of the end of February, starting March, there was something that you had your hands up against. You know, that you were having boundaries. You're already being told to stay back from something right as you enter March, okay? And this is more of a reflection period now. Now that we're in the middle of March here, we're looking back on how we entered the month of March. This is a lot of foreign energy. Pisces energy it's very foreign to Virgo. It affects Virgo completely differently than it does any other zodiac sign because it's your opposite. So naturally, you know, you have your boundaries up. Okay, there could even be some defensiveness here that I'm picking up on. So let's go ahead and read about the card stay back. Okay, this is definitely talking about boundaries and protection. Okay, let's go ahead and read here, Virgo. So it seems that we are taught to openly let others enter and leave our space as they feel. It is not your obligation to give others what they want from you just because they want it. We need boundaries. At any time, we are each doing the deep and transformative work that we cross on our paths. The desire to love and give our gifts, and to have those gifts can honor so many who are a part of our life. However, let us not be taken just for our tenderness. We all have venom. It helps protect us, especially during times of transition. Don't be afraid to use your venom to keep others at an arm's length. The perception that your presence is for people to experience as they please is not right, and you have the ability to bite. So yeah, this is talking about an in and out energy. I'm not sure if this is a person, a place, or a thing, but this is a very selfish energy. You know, the stay back card has been coming up for a lot of signs this month, because we all have things that we need to protect ourselves against in this very fluid Pisces energy. Okay, it gets a little messy in Pisces season. So this is someone who thinks that you're only tender, you know, they're taking advantage of you for your nicer parts. Another thing that really stuck out, Virgo, is that it's not your obligation to give others what they want from you just because they want it. That's a very Virgo quality. It's a Pisces quality as well. That's one of the similarities Virgo and Pisces share, is the sympathy for other people, the giving, the nurturing to other people, basically for free, never expecting anything in return. There's something here to stay back from Virgo when it comes to that. Someone who, you know, feels like they can just experience you as you please. That's not right, right? And this is about having the ability to bite and using venom to protect you. Very Scorpio energy, okay? Especially when it comes to the transformation that this snake is representing in the transition. So very interesting, Virgo. We're going to clarify it now. But before I do that, I want to show you the pre-shuffle. I shuffled the cards before I started your reading, and we do have the Six of Wands. So it's really interesting. I feel like this card showed up for Pisces too. So when the sun is in Pisces, shining on the Pisces individuals who are having birthdays, the sun is also shining on you, Virgo, in a very strange way, and that is why you have a full moon in Pisces season. Every Pisces season, there's a full moon in Virgo, okay? Every Virgo season, there's a full moon in Pisces, okay? So this is about attention. This is some kind of public acknowledgement this month. At some point in March, Virgo, you're going to find yourself the center of attention, maybe some kind of celebration going on just for you. You know, this is definitely a hip hip hooray kind of energy for he's a jolly good fellow kind of energy. I always sing that. He's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow, Virgo, which nobody can deny. Like, nobody can deny, you know, the things that you're celebrating this month. This is a fire energy. It's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. It could just be something that has to do with passion, expression, manifestation. But it's the Six of Wands. It's a victory. It's a public victory. It's a public congratulations. It's attention. Okay, so you're going to be getting some kind of attention, which is not surprising to me, because when the sun shines on Pisces, it's the opposite of you. So yes, you can be feeling a little bit cold. You could be feeling a little bit, you know, kind of like everything's different from you, you know. But Virgo, it's very important that you realize that you are Pisces in a way. Okay, to be the opposite of something is to kind of mirror what it is. Let's see what's behind this attention here. Oh, we have the Page of Cups. So some of you know Pisces, because this is the Pisces card. It could very well be a Scorpio or a Cancer as well. It could just be some sort of emotion, but some of you guys are celebrating with a Pisces this month, okay? Maybe you're putting a Pisces, there's some attention here being put on, there. I'm telling you, it's Pisces energy, bringing attention to Virgo. You know, this could be an apology as well. You know, especially if you're doing real good this month, Virgo, someone could be apologizing to you, offering emotion to you. This is some kind of subtle nudge at love. It's not a huge love expression, but it is a simple, hey, how's it going? Been thinking about you, miss you, still care about you type of thing. There is love present. This is also fertility, synchronicities. It's just some kind of message that it doesn't have to be from a water sign. It's a message that has emotion attached to it, right? That's why it can sometimes be an apology. But you guys are communicating with Pisces this month. This little fish here is representing Pisces. Whether it's not, it might not be a Pisces human, but Pisces hardly are human anyways. But yeah, there's some kind of Pisces energy here, okay? And whether you're talking or not to a physical Pisces, Pisces season has a lot to communicate to you, Virgo, about your relationships, which is this card, about love, which is this card, about your emotions and how you express them, Virgo, the Page of Cups. Behind the Page of Cups is the Hierophant, okay? So there's something here about a Taurus, maybe. Maybe this is about your beliefs or some kind of traditional love. You know, Virgo, you're huge on commitment. Some of you have Venus in Virgo too. If you have a Venus in Virgo, you're even more grounded, you're even more committed. Some of you may have Venus in other areas, but there's some Virgo Venuses watching that understand this committed energy. This is some kind of marriage coming up here. Taurus energy for sure, another Earth energy, but it's more stable. It's something here about tradition. So what I'm seeing here is Virgo, you know, really desiring a traditional love offer, right? Some kind of committed love offer. And if these Page of Cups, if they're younger people, if they're not really ready to commit, you know, this is not something that you're wanting to give attention to, Virgo, because that's why the attention is elsewhere. It's the card that's not facing each other. But then we have these two cups, these two cards that seem to be having a conversation. It could be a Taurus, could be a Pisces with Taurus energy, or a Taurus with water energy. Okay, a water sign with Taurus energy. We got water and Taurus here, and this is emotional commitment. Okay, someone here is apologizing or maybe just expressing some kind of love. This does look like a love offer coming in this month that has to do with marriage and commitment. You guys could be in marriages or commitments that need apologies. You know, Pisces season is one huge, big I'm sorry. It's all about forgiveness at this point. You know, I feel really, really sorry, and I feel really bad for those of us who are not going to move forward into Aries season with forgiveness and light hearts, because that's what Pisces season is all about. So I do see some kind of love offer with some kind of commitment. Ooh, we've got a Scorpio showing up. There is a secret here, Virgo. With this High Priestess here, Cancer energy, Pisces energy, this is a huge secret. Whenever the High Priestess in the Death card, so yeah, there's some kind of transformation here with your intuition. There could be some walking away or walking back, and there could also be some arguments this month, okay? With Mercury retrograde, communication is even harder than usual. You know, there could be some arguments in a commitment. There could be arguments about some marriage or commitment. But this is the underlying energy for your pre-shuffle, okay? The Page of Cups, but really the Six of Wands. There's a lot of stuff going on underneath this card, but this is about attention. There is going to be a lot of attention, okay? That could be what you're staying back from. I'm not sure, Virgo. Let's go ahead and clarify stay back. Why is stay back here for Virgo for March 2019? Why is stay back here for Virgo for March 2019? Virgo energy, March 2019. Please clarify the stay back card for Virgo. Okay, Virgo, goodness gracious. We have the Ten of Pentacles coming out, which is such an earthy card. It's definitely a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. It has to do with your financial success in the next 10 years. It has to do with your stability in your home, family money. This is a family situation for some of you. There's some kind of money situation or family situation that you need to stay back from. There needs to be financial boundaries in commitment. This is like future commitment, okay? And this is your career coming up. The first energy that I got with this, Virgo, is that you guys are obviously like working so hard. Every Virgo I know has like 2 jobs, always works, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm recording your video right now, Virgo, because I'm extremely tired. I'm very opposite of Virgo. Like I sleep for a lot longer than most Virgos that I know, but it just so happened that on the day I'm doing your reading, I got up kind of early and I didn't have a lot of sleep. And I feel like I'm feeling this way I'm pushing through it just like a Virgo would. But I'm very tired, okay? Some of you guys could be losing sleep this month, running on like 3-4 hours of sleep and going and putting in this kind of effort. This is like a 10-hour shift, maybe even more than that. You know, this is about some kind of victory. Because at this point in the reading, there is the Chariot card here. You guys could be dealing with significant cancers, The Chariot card is the Cancer, especially if there's some kind of marriage. If you live with a Cancer, okay, I do see that there's something here about a Cancer, some kind of commitment with a Cancer. Or maybe some of you guys live with a Cancer, you were married to a Cancer, something like that. This is a strong home environment though. Cancer is the 4th house. So I have at least, this is one indication of a home. This is one indication of a home, and Cancer is the 4th house of home. So there's a lot coming up here about your home environment, Virgo, and what you need to stay back from as far as that. What you need to protect yourself from, your boundaries, okay? There needs to be boundaries when it comes to the money you're bringing into your home, because you're starting out the month with a 10. So there's something in March that you know is over, you know what I'm saying? And you need to stay back from it because, you know, maybe it's a job or something like that. It's a commitment, but it's a family situation, you know, a marriage for sure. It's like a lot of money going on here. All right, there's dogs, there's kids, there's people of all ages in this picture down here. Now, if you're not dealing with a Cancer, then this is about moving forward at this point. Somebody wants to move forward. Somebody wants to move, you know, and travel. Also, someone here, there's a car here. The Chariot is a car. So someone here wants, maybe someone here is focused on financial fulfillment. Someone here is focused on financial fulfillment for a new home and a car. Okay, very, very seriously. And there is a juggling here. Like, there's too much juggling. Okay, some of you guys, this is rent and the car note and everything. There's just so much money to consider here. And you are absolutely stressed out. Juggling the car note. You know, a lot of Virgos are the sole breadwinners in the family. So you're juggling more than one thing, Virgo. Maybe you're working 2 jobs. This is a decision to make, possibly between... Maybe it's a decision about your marriage, some kind of home environment. Maybe it's a decision about moving forward in spite of those obstacles of juggling. You guys absolutely have home obstacles. There is obstacles to overcome in some kind of home environment or a marriage or a commitment. It has to do with moving forward victoriously. Okay, the Chariot is all about obstacles that you have to overcome. All right, but I feel like it's a car for some of you guys. And I feel like someone here is juggling, like something to do with a car, something to do with a home. Also, there's just some financial juggling when it comes to a marriage or a home. Right? This could easily just be, this is like the bills, you know what I'm saying? Someone who's juggling all this money, all these bills by themselves. It's really stressful, even though you're trying, you know, you're trying to uphold everything, you know, but it's just getting a little bit stressful, Virgo. And that's why it's time to drop one of these pentacles. You know, one of those jobs, one of those people, something, because there is a decision coming up here between, now it could be a decision about your relationship or your home environment. You know, maybe some of you guys are trying to move, but you have to decide something. All right, and it could involve a Cancer, because there is a wish here too, that someone feels like they lost. Okay, someone here feels like they didn't stand up for some kind of wish that they wanted or something like that, or emotional fulfillment. But this is the Chariot. At this point, it's definitely some kind of car situation this month. Mercury retrograde. Don't be surprised if there's, you know, some of you guys don't have a car, and because of that, it's putting some kind of stress factor in at work, because your career is coming up here. And if you guys are trying to save money for a car or for a new home or to get married or something like that, you need to stay back from some of those things that do not offer financial longevity. Like, if you're going to buy it now, Virgo, if you're going to invest your money in something in March, especially with the 2nd house full moon, there's going to be completions to your guys' money. Okay, Libra is your 2nd house. That full moon in Libra is going to really complete a cycle of money for Virgo. So there might be things moving forward into April that you don't own anymore. Like not owning a house, not owning a car. Like your possessions are completing so that you can kind of start owning and possessing new things, start valuing new things, making money in new ways. This is going to be an ending, okay? An ending. And that's why you have an ending here. You're starting the month with a completion financially. Something here about money, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like something here about your tangible material, you know, your reality, Virgo. This is not a cup. This is pentacles. You understand pentacles. It's money. It's the earthy realm. There's something about that realm, a home, a foundation, a job, a career. There's something about that is really, really getting old. You've been here for 10 years plus, and it's time to move forward to a brand new pinnacle, which is making money in a completely new way. some kind of new offer. Like, you really want the Ace of Pentacles at this point. So some of you guys are being told to stay back and protect yourself in your career as well, and your home environment. So that's what we have so far. Boundaries. You know, this was talking about in and out energy, you know what I mean, at the job, in the home. Someone here is in and out of a home. Like, they come in and out, and they think they can just do that as they please, and they probably don't even help you pay rent or anything. And it could be a Cancer that's linked to this stay back energy, because there's something here that could potentially affect your long-term stability, Virgo. And you need to stay back from that this month. With all this energy going on, I would really suggest to stay back from anything that could potentially negatively impact your future stability. Let's go ahead and move on here. Okay, the next card we have here is fear that the light will bring judgment. This is a Virgo energy. I did a personal reading for a Virgo, and she received this card. Now we have March 5th coming up here. With that number 5, this is the beginning of March. So March 5th, maybe some of you guys knew a Pisces or something like that who was celebrating March 5th. Maybe March 5th was just important. Now this is the time this was when Mercury went retrograde. March 5th is when Mercury went retrograde, and then the next day we had the new moon in Pisces. So fear that the light will bring judgment. We've got this person here who's got all these eyes around her or him. Okay, and there's such light, there's so much light, and you might feel like all eyes are on you. Now this judgment energy is very interesting to come up for you, Virgo, because you guys are the judges of the zodiac. Okay, you're the 12th house of Libra. So you kind of subconsciously judge everything. If you ever realize that it's not your fault, it's because you're the 12th house of Libra. Libra is a judge. Libra is the scale of balance, okay? And Virgo is the subconscious of a judge. So you're constantly ruling things as, you know, denied or approved, or, you know, so all these eyes, this is you analyzing the detail, but you're really afraid that this Mercury retrograde is going to bring judgment. There's some kind of area of your life that you're afraid you're going to be judged, Virgo. I think you guys always feel like this. You know, I think you guys always, a very shy, bashful energy, kind of wanting to run and hide instead of being in a spotlight, something like that. So fear that the light will bring judgment. Very interesting, Virgo. Let's go ahead and read about that card and see what's coming up here for you, okay? So the lantern here brings a fiery gaze upon you. So there's some kind of fiery gaze. It could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo that's looking at you. All right. It is your time to be bathed in warm light. You have so many talents and wonderful qualities, Virgo. Now is the time for them to be shown. There can be a fear that when the light shines on you, it will illuminate your... There can be a fear that when the light shines on you to illuminate your positive qualities, that you will be vulnerable to others seeing your deepest secret places. Know that you only have to show or give what you feel comfortable to show. Let the light warm you, not burn you. So this is about being warm, not burned, right? Especially if you're dealing with fire signs. Fire signs can have that effect on people. You know, I'm telling you, it's just a different vibe with fire energy. They're very passionate. They're very sexual. They're very expressive. So if you're dealing with a fire sign, you might just be a little shy. If you're cross-watching for a Virgo and you're a fire sign, you know, just Virgos are very modest, okay? Not that they're not very sexual at all. Virgos are very sexual. But, you know, they can be a bit shy when they don't want their flaws to be seen. That's what this is about, Virgo. You don't want your flaws to be seen by a certain person. There's some kind of all eyes on me situation here. But this is somebody who's looking at you. Okay, now that reminds me of that Six of Wands that we just talked about at the beginning, your pre-shuffle energy. There is some kind of attention that you're getting at a job, or you're getting, you know, in a home environment or something like that. This is absolutely your time to be bathed in warm light. Why? Because the sun is in Pisces opposing you. So if you think about it, the sun is really looking at you. This is the sun opposite of you energy. Okay, I'm telling you, when there's things that oppose you, like Neptune is opposing you, the sun is opposing you, Mercury is opposing you, right? There's all these energies. There's Venus coming into, I didn't mention that, but Venus will be coming into Pisces soon, and sometime in March, down here at the end of March. That's going to be Venus in your 7th house of relationships. So really attracting certain people to you, making the people that you're in relationships very attractive. All right, it's going to attract a lot of people in relationships to you. So there is a light here, okay, and you could be a little bit afraid that the light that shines on you to illuminate your positive qualities will also illuminate your vulnerable secret places, kind of a Scorpio energy coming up again. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here, Virgo, but someone here is afraid to be seen. Someone here is afraid to move up in a career because they're going to be seen more. They're afraid they're going to drop the ball and fuck up. This is like all eyes on you, Virgo, in March. And you're really afraid that, you know, you're going to be seen as vulnerable. You're going to be seen as something with flaws, okay? So why is fear that the light will bring judgment? I think this is very angel related, Virgo. You guys are angels, okay? Fear that the light will bring judgment. Why is this here for Virgo? Fear that the light will bring judgment. Why is this here for Virgo for March 2019? Fear that the light will bring judgment. Virgo energy, March 2019. Give me one card, Spirit, to clearly indicate why this fear of the light and judgment is here for Virgo energy. This is something that we could talk about, Virgo. Like this is a huge message, okay? And so is this, all right? So some of you guys have like you're single, but you're also wanting a new beginning with an Aquarius, because we do have the Star card here. And we have these two cards, and then we have an extra message coming out as well. Virgo, this is about how much you're carrying around, okay? This is definitely about some kind of completion. You know, somebody is here afraid to start new. And it has to do with a home environment or a career, because I'm seeing that energy. Okay, you guys are really thinking about your boundaries at work or something like that, and how you don't want to take on even more than what you're already doing at work. But this is something that's getting really heavy, okay? This is some kind of heavy something you're carrying around, and it has to do with a decision between comfort and growth. There is something you're wishing for here, and it has to do with new love with a water sign for some of you guys. There's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio woman here who is desiring new love, but you want to be careful here, because that water person, if you're dealing with a female water sign, her back is turned to you, okay? And this tells me that this cup is being offered to her. Now, if Virgo, if you have water energy, this is you. But if you're dealing with a water sign, you guys could be trying to pour yourself out to them. This is very Piscean. A lot of emotion here. A lot of new emotion. Could be a pregnancy or a new child. But this is someone who's offering a great deal of emotion to someone who's focused elsewhere. Like, there's a lid on this cup. See how this cup doesn't have any lid? It's kind of overflowing. So you could be offering your emotion and love to a person who isn't exactly available. There's some kind of wish here, Virgo, in March that someone here is regret. Like, you could have lost a person, place, or thing that very much felt like a wish. Okay, your wish fulfillment here, there's some regret, there's some loss, there's some depression linked to what you're wishing for. But there's also some defensiveness here emotionally with a water sign woman. So, Virgo, you have a decision to make here about finally dropping this heavy burden. Okay, fine. And some of you guys are afraid of what it's going to look like if you drop this burden. I don't know what it looks like. This burden is some kind of like career or something like that. But you're wanting to drop it so that you can move elsewhere. Like, this is moving in two different directions. This is a path of burden. Choosing this wand is going to be choosing the path of burden. Another 10 coming up here. But you're choosing between comfort and growth. You know, this is not anything that can grow anymore. There's something else that you desire. You know, and it's about expanding your horizons. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle that again. There could be a Sagittarius here, or an Aquarius. There's a Sagittarius and an Aquarius, that there's a third party. But someone's walking away here, even though they're still holding on. Now, I want a cleaner shuffle than that. I need just one card for you, Virgo. Now, that was for some of you, but I'm going to follow my intuition and clarify this again. So, fear that the light will bring judgment. Why is Virgo afraid that the light will bring judgment? Okay, yeah. Either way, you're getting a 10. Remember, you just had the 10 of wands. Now you have the 10 of cups here. So, absolutely some kind of family situation here coming up in March for you, Virgo. 10 of cups is a family situation. It's a relationship. 10 of pentacles is also a family situation, relationship. I'm feeling a lot of water, earth. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Now these two cards together is quite the match, quite the two cards to come out. Money in the home is coming up here. Future, like the future of where you're going to live, some kind of happier home environment. Some of you have children. There's 2 children here playing. This is definitely a family energy. Some of you guys live like with lots of people, okay? Lots of different ages, at least 2 dogs or some kind of pet. There's at least 2 pets. Like, this is a very busy home, and there's a lot of money. This is about your fulfillment, your security, you know, your stability in your home over the next 10 years. But there is something here that's completing. So not only are you ready for the 10 of Pentacles, but you're also ready for the, not only are you ready for the Ace of Pentacles, because you're at a 10, you know. There's something here that, beginning of March, it was like very end of a chapter for you. You're gaining a lot of truth and clarity about this, about what would truly make you emotionally fulfilled. But you're also afraid that this is going to bring some kind of judgment. You're like afraid of this light. Okay, there is a light here with the 10 of Cups. It's a complete emotional blessings. And this is definitely bringing up where you want to live. Some of you guys are thinking about the next 10 years and where it is that you want to raise these children, where it is that you want to consider home. Like, home is coming up a lot for you, Virgo. Relationships, of course, is coming up a lot, in family. Okay, there's definitely something here about a relationship. This could be moving in. Some of you guys are afraid to move in with someone, or some kind of, to make some kind of move. Okay, there's some kind of like commitment here. So I'm also seeing that you need to stay back from this. You know, the 10 of Pentacles, a lot of people say the 10 of Pentacles is more happier than the 10 of Cups. I'm more of a 10 of Cups person. I like the rainbow. I'm a water sign, so I'm more about emotional fulfillment than I am about financial fulfillment. Virgo, both are coming up for you. You want to be financially stable and emotionally stable. Like, this is just the perfect, this is literally like, I'm literally hearing the Full House theme song. Everywhere you look, I feel it, hold on to. Like, I don't know why I'm hearing the full, maybe some of you guys watch Full House or something, but this is, oh, Full House. Yeah, some of you guys live in a full house. Okay, yeah, all right. So there's a house that's too small for all this shit to be going on here. You guys are paying rent at places that you don't even feel happy at. So this is about really starting to think about where it would be really, if you're paying all the bills, Virgo, if you're paying all the rent, don't do that, especially for how hard you guys work. You don't want to waste that. It feels exactly like a waste. You're being told to stay back from the 10 of Pentacles, even though you're afraid that this 10 of Cups will bring light and judgment. But there's clarity at this point in your reading, Virgo. There's some kind of truth, okay, because you have the Ace of Swords. So mentally, you are at a new beginning. At this point in March, you might not be getting any new income. You might not be getting any new emotion or new love, but you're damn sure getting a new mindset. There's something here that comes out as true when it comes to your home environment, when it comes to your career, your family. Why? Oh, okay. Because Virgo has already been through the 10 of Swords multiple times. Multiple times. This is the 10 of Swords. This is the Ace of Swords. So first would be the 10 of Swords. After you get to the 10 of Swords, you would start over at the Ace, okay? You take the swords out of your back. You rise up. You see that light at the end of the tunnel. This is a lot of pain. Some of you have back pain, headaches. Virgos go through a lot of physical pain, but this is also emotional pain, spiritual pain, backstabbing energy. Like, you've been through a lot. This is one of the saddest, most miserable cards, because it does show someone who is at the bottom of the barrel. Like, they're at rock fucking bottom. You've been here, Virgo, right? Even though you push through, Virgos are super strong, but Virgos are some of the zodiac signs that have been through, like, some of the most just fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying? Every Virgo I know. So obviously you're taking this Ace of Swords, right? You're speaking your truth. This is some kind of mental victory. It's a conversation. It's something that's clear. It's a new beginning for that anyways. And then now you have the Ace of Pentacles showing up. So you guys are also desiring, you see how you're getting these 10s and the aces? There's absolutely something that's over mentally, and that's why you're at the Ace of Swords. There's something that's over financially. That's why this Ace of Pentacles is trying to come in. The universe is absolutely trying to give you a new way, something new that you need. The Ace of Pentacles is always the universe giving you something you need, whether it's money. We all need money, but this is something you value. It's really huge pinnacle, Virgo. And it's linked to some kind of burden, you know what I mean? Like, there's a new financial beginning coming in March that's linked to a decision. I think it's a job that you guys are comfortable at versus a job that that you want, you know, just something new. You're ready for something new to come in, because it's getting really heavy. It's getting really it's burdening you. So at this point in the reading, there's already been some kind of ending, and you're at the Ace of Swords, victory and truth. Okay, about this Ten of Cups, apparently. Fear that the light will bring judgment. You know, well, the truth will set you free, Virgo. The truth does, sometimes it is a little bit scary to stand in the light of who you are and speak your truth and be seen for exactly who you are. You know how it is, Virgo, with flaws and stuff like that. You know, it's very, very nerve-wracking for Virgo to mess up or to make a mistake. It just is. But this is about really, really leading with your mind. Truth over this emotional, you know, completion. And now we have restlessness. 73. Restlessness. So some of you guys are restless in March. You know, I haven't been sleeping the greatest in March because it is a very deep subconscious energy. So this is about racing against the clock. You know, and this is all these eyes again. I'm going to move this card real quickly here, because at this point in the reading, there's all these eyes. Like there's a crowd or something. Okay, some of you guys can just see eyes. You know, it's feeling watched. It's also your own eyes, Virgo. I'm feeling like this is your own eyes watching you. Like, you're your own worst enemy, Virgo. Just like Pink. Pink said that. She's a Virgo. What is that song? Like, 'cause I'm a hazard to myself. Don't let me get me. I'm my own worst enemy. And only you would know yourself. That you guys need to listen to that song. Teachers hated me, my friends needed, whatever. She's awesome. And yeah, I'm feeling like you're your own worst enemy with these eyes. So, you know, don't freak out too much, Virgo, because it could be judgment that you're casting on your own self. You are an angel. So the fear of judgment is like literally an angel thing. I'm surprised the judgment card isn't here yet. So restlessness. You know, look at that clock, Virgo. I'm sure you can't tell what time it is. Analyze that. You know, this is your mind running on 2-3 hours of sleep. I feel a very tired energy. Okay, restlessness, not being able to sleep. Okay, you know why? Because sleep requires peace, Virgo. So if some of you guys are having a hard time sleeping because of a home situation, or because of some kind of fear, or because of money, because of some kind of clarity or truth that comes in, you know, it's because you're not at peace. Maybe you're living in an environment that's too chaotic. There's too many people. There's too many eyes watching you all the time. So, or you're working in this environment. I'm seeing work. I'm seeing home environment. There's too many eyes on you. You feel like you got to watch your back. You're always watching the clock. There's something here about the time. What time is it? So let's read 73, restlessness. So it says, how do the hours, minutes, seconds pass? Watching. Crawling inside, waiting for something to happen, waiting for change. Pent-up energy has been working your mind hard. It's hard to leave a state of restlessness. Maybe you just need to go through it. You won't be here forever, Virgo. So some of you need to know that you won't be here forever in this restless state, living in this specific place. Some of you guys don't like your living situation. It's not as happy as you'd like it. Maybe you don't like your work situation or some of your co-workers. There's boundaries at work here that needs to really come up. Boundaries in a career, money boundaries. So yeah, this is about waiting for something to change, something to happen. And I feel like it's linked to, you need to change in your home environment at this point, and you need to change in career. Okay, you definitely do. You definitely do. And when that happens, you'll find yourself feeling more peaceful, sleeping better at night, Virgo. You know, this is definitely a state of restlessness that maybe you just need to go through in March. Because no matter what you're trying to change, no matter what you're waiting on, Virgo, you know, you're not going to be here forever, okay? And that might be the clarity that you're finding. Why is restless here for Virgo? Why is restless here for Virgo? There's some restless Virgos out there. There's some Virgos that are afraid of light and judgment. Okay, yeah, we've got a few cards coming out here. We also have the Devil card showing up right now. So there's definitely, I don't know if there's a Capricorn here or an ending to a toxic relationship that someone is deciding to leave and travel away from, because there's definitely the Tower here. It may or may not involve a father figure or an Aries. It might involve an Aquarius, okay, and a Sagittarius. I'm seeing Aquarius, Sagittarius. I'm seeing a Capricorn here, the devil, a toxic situation that's coming to an end, okay? Addictions coming to an end, chains, all right, yeah, there's a broken heart here that everyone's getting. Everyone's getting the Three of Swords because Pisces season, it works on your heart space. Pisces vibration is very unconditional, okay? It's the last house of the zodiac, so it's an ending. And, you know, sometimes the ending to a story, it does involve heartbreak to some extent. It's not always the happily ever after, Virgo. Restlessness. This is about, this is the card that came out first. It could be linked to a Gemini. This is the Gemini card, but this is also about really wanting to take action, waiting for change, and almost charging forward towards it. Towards the middle of March, you guys are so tired of this restlessness. You're really tired of this energy. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that's linked to this, restlessness, but this is your mind, Virgo. Remember that Ace of Swords we just saw? This is the same ace in this Knight's hand. It is a message too. The Knight of Swords is bringing in a very quick message. So there is a very quick message here. I mean, lightning fast. Look how fast this is one of the fast. I think the Knight of Swords is the fastest. You know, you're not really used to moving this fast. Now, Virgo, some of you do move fast, but I'm talking about you as the Knight of Pentacles. You are the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest mover in the deck, okay? Especially when it comes to speaking or communicating, you're really not used to moving this fast, not most of you. I don't know if this is you or someone else around you, but it looks like some kind of truth that comes in after that Ace of Swords. Whatever this Ten of Cups is too, is linked to this truth, this Ace of Swords, this clarity, this conversation. It's very quick. This is you or someone else, and it's someone who jumped into something, said something, thinking something. This is very quick thinking. This is your energy, Virgo, for you. Your mind is always running this quickly. I mean, that's why there's restlessness, because your mind is just, it's moving like mutable air. You're mutable earth, Virgo. But this is Gemini energy, you know, so you're thinking as fast as a Gemini talks, and some of you guys know exactly how fast that is. So there's something here about a quick message that might have you up late at night, okay? Maybe you're waiting to hear from someone, but this is someone who really wants to charge in. They're going to act now and think later. They're going to say what they feel now and deal with the consequences later. So there is this very quick energy, and it is charging right towards the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So I think this is you really wanting, you know, and this is mental energy. So you're wanting to say something quick. You're wanting to think something and analyze quickly. Maybe about this Ten of Cups, this Ten of Pentacles, but it is some kind of battle. There is some kind of battle with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Wands. This is a battle. This is a knight. Knights are charging in for battle. Look at his sword drawn. So this is something in March where you're ready to fight, and it's a mental battle. It's an argument, basically. These two energies together represent an argument. Maybe there's a fire sign, maybe there's a Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, air and fire. So this is about expression and communication. You know, there's someone here who's communicating very quickly and sharply. They're defensive. Someone here has a headache because of all the thoughts. Someone here has one more battle. There's one more battle, Virgo, before you can get to these new beginnings. There's one more battle that you need to charge into, and it's probably a battle that has something to do with some kind of wall you have up. It's some kind of defense mechanism, right? And this is what is making you restless in March. The battles you're fighting, you know, feeling like you got to look over your shoulder, this defensiveness, you know what I mean? I already mentioned having to look over your shoulder with all these eyes around you. This is someone or something charging in very quickly with truth. It's going to make you have a wall up. You know, it's going to make you defensive. This is also perseverance, though, Virgo. This is not a bad card. This is someone who's been through quite a lot, but they're ready to kick ass some more. You know, you're ready, Virgo. Your sword is drawn. You're ready to say what you need to say. You're going to be very on your feet very quick, too, this month. Like, when it comes to any battles or defenses or anything people say to you, you're going to be fast as lightning. But again, this is strength. This is courage. This is perseverance. The will to fight again. After you just got out of a fight, you're ready to fight again. Not in a negative way. You're just showing a lot of resilience. I love it. So there's some kind of battle happening in your mind, Virgo, that's making you very defensive mentally. It's making you feel like at any second you're going to have to put your guard up and fight. It has to do with the Three of Swords, because at this point in the reading, there is some kind of heartbreak to consider. There's some kind of separation to consider. Okay, there's a third party, maybe. But you're also needing to speak from your heart, especially with all these words and actions. This is about action, taking action mentally, even though you're defensive. This is about speaking from the heart, having heart-to-heart conversations, maybe even making a head-over-heart decision when it comes to moving forward victoriously with this message again. All right, now we have the Three of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Page of Cups. So maybe moving on from a heartbreak in a victorious way. Some of you guys are leaving behind heartbreak in March, and you're going to be the center of attention. This is someone who's like separated. Someone here is separated, whether it's you or someone else, but someone here is separated. This is a separation, a betrayal, some kind of loss, heartbreak. Even though you're heartbroken, even though you're lost, even though there's some kind of separation, you're still getting attention. You're still the center of attention. There's still some kind of congratulations or victory here in love. This is absolutely somebody, maybe it's an apology. Someone here might be apologizing to you because you're the center of attention now, and they're apologizing for a third party. Maybe this is just some kind of conversation that happens in public, and it looks like someone needs to communicate their feelings at a heart level. Like this is someone who's expressing the fact that their heart is broken, and this might be a public conversation that takes place. Someone here is expressing their emotion from a heart level in front of a lot of people. Okay, this is about a commitment that you're manifesting. Okay, this is Mercury committing to something mentally, and I'm feeling Pisces for a lot of you guys because I'm seeing the Knight of Cups now. So this is another love message here, Virgo. It's attached to Mercury and Pisces. So you might want to wait until Mercury is back direct at the end of the month to commit to something, okay, or to travel somewhere, because there is something here about this Tower that keeps showing up. Okay, there is something shocking this month, and it involves an Aries. It involves a father figure. It involves a boss figure. There's something here unexpected. Okay, but at this point in the reading, there is some heartbreak to consider. There's a battle here that you're fighting at a heart level, and there's a battle here that you're fighting at a mental level. Someone here has literally a wall built up around their heart because it's broken in there. So how is it ever going to be healed? You know what I mean? If this is you or another person, someone here is guarding a broken heart, and you're battling your heart and your mind, your heart and your mind, your heart and your mind. You're battling the truth and what you feel. All right, someone here definitely needs to let down their guard a little bit, you know, after some kind of separation or breakup or something, or heartache. You know, there's definitely so many battles here. You're fighting your own heart, Virgo. There's a wall absolutely up. And, you know, if there's a wall, if you're defensive, hearts are not meant to be defensive, okay? You know, they're meant to be open and to love. So what I'm seeing here is someone who's speaking from a broken heart. And when you speak from a broken heart, sometimes your words can come out very edgy. So be very careful what it is that you're saying, especially during Mercury retrograde, which is coming up here. Because I'm just seeing here how this can relate to each other. When you're fighting these battles and you've got this defense up, you're protecting your heart. So of course you're going to rush in and say certain stuff that you don't mean. So let's continue. We have no bull. So there is a heavy Taurus energy coming up here. And this is a very stubborn card. Okay, so there's something here about the second week of March that's very stubborn. You know, maybe there's a Taurus here that you're being told to stay back from. Maybe you're being told to protect yourself and have boundaries like a Taurus would. Maybe there's a Taurus that can teach you that, because we see stay back and no bull. There's also some bullshit going on in your careers, guys. No bullshit. And then the Ten of Pentacles. So any bullshit going on in your home, family bullshit, work bullshit, relationship bullshit. You know, we're going to read about this card, but this absolutely is coming up underneath. This is what you need to protect yourself from. You need to stay back from the bullshit in your careers this month, your homes, your families, all that. All that. There's something here that's stubborn. All right, this card is pretty self-explanatory. There's definitely a Taurus vibration here that you might live with, you might work with. Okay, so we have no bull. This card wants you to confront those little white lies that you might be feeding yourself or accepting from other people. It's time to get rid of all that bullshit. This card is as stubborn as it gets, and if you don't look at these little falsehoods right now and try to move around this card, it's not moving. This card literally says, it's not moving. It's like a stubborn bull that is not going to move out of your way. So some of you guys are stubborn, and you're clinging to a career or something like that, you know. But there's also white lies to consider here. This card talks about the white lies that you might feed yourself, or that you might feed other people, or other people might be feeding you at work or in the family. This is like, oh, I'll pay you back, you know, I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back, you know, oh, I'll do that job, you know, I'll do that, and then it never gets done. Like, there's things here to consider. So let's go ahead and clarify. I feel like at this point in the reading, you're going to be protecting your heart against bullshit, because this is a no bullshit energy. Like, I'm staying back from all the bullshit. Hopefully you guys can see that bright sun, that beautiful Pisces sun that is just shining on your reading. I'm recording your reading in the light, Virgo, at daytime. So there's a lot of sunlight to see here, especially when it comes to this bullshit card. So why is no bull here for Virgo for March 2019? Why is this no bull card here for Virgo? Please clarify the no bull card for Virgo for March 2019. Yep. So there is some kind of secret to consider at this point in the reading. There is some kind of intuition here with the High Priestess. We'll get to her in a minute. But the card coming out is the Eight of Pentacles, which is a very Virgo-related card. With these two energies coming up, this is about the effort that you put in to work. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs, okay? This is someone who's trying to perfect a skill. You might be taking an extra class or two at work so that you're certified or something like that, and that you're able to get the job done. This is an interesting energy. Okay, this is about someone who's doing all the work. You see all these pentacles over here? This person has basically handmade each one. There's something here that you value that is literally, you created it, Virgo. Like, you're making this money. You're making this money. You are an independent worker. You might even have to, you spend a lot of time away from home, I'm seeing. This is someone who's away from home, who has to work. Someone might travel or something like that. Someone here might work from home, too. You guys might work from home, which is here, and then others of you have this other job on the outside. And God, no wonder you're like exhausted. Okay, so there's something here about staying back from your career, but don't accept any bullshit. Don't work on it. Don't put this amount of effort, energy, and time into anything, Virgo, if it's linked to bullshit. If those of you, if you have Taurus energy, or if there's a Taurus that you work with, they're coming up here. But yeah, this is about no longer accepting any bullshit, any little white lies like, oh, I'm going to work on it, but it's attached to something stubborn. You know, there is something here stubborn to consider about your job, Virgo. You know, stubbornly clinging to the way you make money. There's just some bullshit here, you know. The little white lies that people tell you at work, this is literally, I'm going to work on it, I'm going to do that certain job, you know. And it doesn't happen. Like, this is a Virgo energy. Besides all that, this is a very Virgo energy, because this is about perfecting a skill, and that's your area of life, Virgo. You know, you guys are very, very good at working hands-on with things and learning very quickly, analyzing the situation, and then knowing how something is done, and then just continuing that process. I mean, there's already 7 pentacles here, and you're working, well, yeah, there's 7 pentacles here, and you're working on an 8th one. So this is about no bullshit, you know, not continuing to work. You don't want to perfect something when the foundation is built on bullshit. You know what I mean, Virgo? Is it really perfect? Is it really perfect? This is about perfecting something. It's about school. It's about learning something, working on something more. You know, if this was a cosmetologist, this is someone who's going to beauty school. You see what I'm saying? If this was a tarot reader, this is someone who's doing readings or something. If this was... It doesn't matter what you're doing for work, Virgo. There's something in March here available at the end of the month. It's some kind of class, or it's some kind of like certification that you can even further perfect your skill. But just make sure there's no bullshit attached to it, okay? Because you're already starting the month right under here. These two cards matter. They're talking to each other. There's something here about your future long-term financial success. And that's what you're working on at the end of the month. You know, you're this 8 of Pentacles at the end of March, working towards, you know, a new financial journey. At this point in the reading, there is some kind of High Priestess energy. Maybe that you're working on something in secret. Maybe there's something that hasn't been revealed to you at your job. Okay? There's definitely something that hasn't been revealed to you at your job. It's probably something related to this bullshit. It's something that's going to come out when the time is right, that it was a little white lie. You know, I think this is a little white lie that someone told about work or something like that. Especially if it has to do with a water sign. Okay, a Scorpio here. This is a very, if you work with a Scorpio, there's some secrets Okay, there's something here about secret emotion at work. There's a single woman here who wants financial balance, but there's also conflict to consider. There's some kind of truth that's going to come in, and it's going to conflict things. Okay, it's the High Priestess. This is something that you kind of feel already. The High Priestess is already, this is an energy of you already know. You already know. It's a secret. It's something that hasn't been revealed to you yet physically, but you've been feeling it emotionally. You know, this is someone here who's trying to control their emotions at work, who's trying to stay independent. There might be a single water sign that you work with or something like that. There's some kind of secret here to consider, though, okay, at this point in the reading. Next card is, yeah, wow. What is hidden will be revealed. Wow, that's the High Priestess. Something is hidden. Something has been hidden all month long, Virgo, and it's absolutely going to be revealed. Now, it's really interesting that you have the No Bull card right next to the what is hidden will be revealed, because a few signs have gotten this card, and it reminds me of the Hierophant because it has the 2 keys down here. So there's definitely a Taurus energy present here. Okay, there's something that's hidden from you, which I was already talking about, and now you're getting the what is hidden will be revealed. There could be something here about March 4th. Now, Virgo, I just opened up to that card. This book was closed all the way, and I opened up to the 54. When I do that, that means this message is extremely relevant, okay? I opened right up to this page without even trying to. So this is going to be important for some of you guys. It says, recently, it may have felt like you were in a pitch black room and you couldn't find the light switch. Decisions that need to be made may be difficult now more than ever. Trying to see where you fit in relationships and what the next move is. If you can hold off making any big changes just a bit longer, take time to recenter and find a peace of mind. Things will become much more clear soon. You will soon be handed the keys to your recent mystery, okay? So whatever this High Priestess is hiding, it's going to be revealed to you, Virgo. This is the end of March, okay? There might be something here that's hidden at the end of March, okay? Aries energy. 8th house energy, yeah, you're going through 8th house energy, remember, at the end of the month. As soon as everything goes into Aries, that's going to be your no longer relationships when it comes to the sun anyways. What you're going to have a shift in consciousness from all that relationship stuff. You're going to shift it into sex. It's going to be shifted into intimacy, secrets, hidden energy, darkness. This is a very 8th house energy, and so is the High Priestess. Following your intuition about what's hidden from you, Virgo, especially at work, especially in home environments, you know, you're afraid to see what this is. This light is going to bring, this light is going to shine clarity. The sun moving into Aries, it's going to reveal so many secrets to you, Virgo. The sun in Aries is going to make you see, a lot of people are going to be telling you secrets. You're going to just know intuitively. You're going to become a very intuitive at the end of March. And you're afraid that the light that you see is going to bring judgment, maybe your own judgment. You know, it's linked to a family situation or a home or a relationship. What is hidden will be revealed, and you're afraid that that's going to bring judgment. Okay, this is a very 8th house energy, and it could be something hidden from you in the home environment or a relationship, or it's something hidden from you at work, which is why you're not accepting any bullshit, you know what I mean? So this is going to be revealed to you. These 2 messages here, at the end of March, there's definitely something that you have a feeling about, you have a gut feeling about. It will be revealed to you in all time, okay? All these eyeballs everywhere. So what is hidden will be revealed. Please clarify it for Virgo. What is hidden will be revealed. Why is this card here for Virgo? What is hidden will be revealed. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So it is something about your job. Some of you guys might even go through unemployment. There might be someone who gets fired here or something like that because of some kind of secret at work that comes out. But this is about being left out in the cold with something that's hidden that needs to be revealed. Left out in the cold energy. A lot of Pentacle energy here. Something that you were working really hard on. You might feel left out in the cold. Now, this is a number 5. It's half of the 10 of Pentacles. So at this point, you might have lost half of your money or something like that. Someone might have stole half of your money. And you're continuing to work on this, but you go from the 10 to the 8 to the 5 of Pentacles. So there is some kind of financial downfall this month, which is probably why you're afraid of some kind of judgment in your home environment, and why you're defensive, and why you're restless, because you guys might be losing homes, or you might be losing jobs this month. You know, you guys might be afraid of how you're going to make ends meet type stuff. The number 5 is all about conflict. So there's some financial conflict that happens here that's linked to something hidden at work. I feel like this is something that some of you are dealing with relationship secrets. Others of you guys are dealing with financial secrets, or maybe both. Maybe there's some secret money here from a person, you know, just something like that. But this is about being left out in the cold. So at the end of March, it's very important for you guys to ask for help. This is my ask for help if you need it card. Virgo, if you need help from someone and you're feeling alone, if you at the end of March, please ask for help, because there's something being hidden here from you about money, about poverty, about being left out in the cold. But there's also this Page of Pentacles at this point. The Page of Pentacles is a message financially. So I don't know if this is positive or negative, but the Page of Pentacles is here because of the 5 of Pentacles. So at this point in your reading, there is some kind of message. This could be you, Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. There's some kind of financial message. This looks like something new that you find. It might be a new job after some kind of, you know, battle or something like that. You guys might decide to put your effort in somewhere else that isn't attached to bullshit. And that's what, you know, this is someone who's putting in their 2 weeks notice in and not really telling you. So you feel left out in the cold and you wind up having to, you know, do someone else's job or something. But there is new opportunities here to plant your seeds, okay, with this Page of Pentacles. It might be linked to a Leo man. Okay, there's a Leo man here. There's a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man that is in authority. They're a leader, right? And they're communicating with this new Page of Pentacles. This is something very new, Virgo. It's a very new message. It puts you kind of at the beginning of a journey, okay? It's a new beginning financially that might be linked to a fire sign. It's definitely linked to some kind of truth as well, because now we have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius men link. There's some, now this does not have to be an air sign, but with these 2 cards here, this is about really wielding that sword of yours, Virgo, whether it's a tool or a weapon. This is very sharp mind. No bullshit, you know, maybe being a little bit detached in order to protect yourself from the truth. You might have to say a few things with no emotion attached to it. It's just true. Now, you have the 2 of Swords coming up after that. There's a decision here. There's some mental confusion here. Even though you're appearing very intellectual, very sharp, very smart, very truthful, there is some confusion here, okay? Remember, hold off on any decisions if you can until Mercury is very, very direct. Okay, because there's some confusion here about a decision that you need to make. Because you know this decision, yeah, hell yeah. This decision is going to change everything. It's going to complete major cycles. These are 2 different cycles that you're dealing with. You are dealing with 2 cycles, Virgo, that are absolutely over because of Pisces season. And here you are, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that is desiring a new beginning so badly that there's this restlessness here. There's that restlessness in a different card. You are tired of waiting on something financial. You want this new beginning financially. You want these cycles to complete. You want success. You want to celebrate change. There's a decision here, though, about that you need to make as the King of Swords. The King of Swords is going to make a very head over heart decision. He's going to make a decision based off of this truth. The truth is going to help you make a decision this month. Maybe it has to do with a male fire sign or a masculine fire sign energy. There might be an offer here at this point in the reading. If you guys lose jobs, if you lose homes, if you lose work, if there's something like that, if you're feeling left out in the cold financially, at the end of March, you know, just wait it out, Virgo. Wait for the Libra moon to complete certain things, because this Page of Pentacles is a message linked to that, okay? If you lose a job, you're going to get another job very soon. You come into March in a very, very strong position, okay? You have a lot to work with here. All right, so don't worry. There's going to be some kind of financial message here linked, but you're going to feel left out in the cold first. You're going to feel a lot of financial conflict first, but you're really trying to put in energy to prevent that. Let's go ahead and see the last card here for the end of March, okay? Cast your sacred symbols, Virgo. This is about attaching yourself to some kind of symbol. Now, it could be numbers. It could be eyes. There could be some kind of significant eyeball here. There could be an infinity symbol. Like there's just some kind of symbol here. You want to literally cast this sacred symbol, okay? Because there is someone soon that I'm seeing. I was just shown that someone soon is coming in. All right? Cast your sacred symbols. It's time to make your mark, sugar. What you do brings power to others, so put it out there. What you make and release has a whole other life once it reaches the hands of others. Those hands will go on to cast their own sacred symbols as well, and the influence of your work may have just the tiniest chain reaction to their work. Confidence in what you do brings power to us all. Moving into April in a more confident way. You know, your work is going to influence other people's work. I feel a different, like you guys are continuing to work on a situation even though you're there's this energy of not having enough money here. Okay, the 5 of Pentacles coming up after the 8 of Pentacles. This is really working to have no money. You know, there's something hidden here about that. There's some bullshit attached to that. Also, the 5 of Pentacles underneath the 10 of Cups. This could be someone who feels homeless, someone who loses a house, someone who's, you know, experiencing financial conflict when it comes to emotional fulfillment in the home. Someone not helping with the rent. You know, you juggling too much, Virgo. Lots of pentacle, fire, water. No swords. So no wonder there's these swords coming up here, because there's a lot of truth that you're needing as an underlying energy. Why is cast your sacred symbols here for Virgo? And then give me an underlying energy for their whole entire reading. Give me one card for Virgo, please, about some sort of symbol. Cast your sacred symbol, Virgo. Okay. Inspiring other people. Wow. Okay. Wow. You guys are getting a message that already came through. It's that same Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Okay, heavy emotional energy with that 8th house. You thought Pisces season was emotional? Wait until Aries season when you're in your 8th house of intimacy. This is a very intimate part of your chart, Virgo. Okay, there's some kind of transformation that needs to take place over the next month and over April, okay? End of the month, there's somebody offering emotion here to a very emotional woman. This is looking like a lot of crying. You know, sometimes the Ace of Cups is tears. Someone might be pregnant here. There might be a new child that's born. But this is a new love offer. And it's definitely a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. For most of you, it's going to be a woman. A very water. It could be you, Virgo. This could be an energy you're taking on. But I feel like this is something else. Okay, so sacred symbols. There's a dove here. There's angels here, there's mermaids, so any of those could be sacred symbols. There's a cross here that could be a sacred symbol. Okay, there's the letter W. Somebody here might have the letter W or the letter M in their name, because I'm seeing that on the cup there. It could be a W or an M, okay? Doesn't have to be. Maybe this is just saying that it can be a woman or a man, okay? It doesn't matter. But this is a new, I feel like you are offering new love to some sort of emotional person. Like Virgo, this could even be you, you know, really gaining control over your emotions. But with the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups, this is someone who is ready for new love because they've mastered their emotions. This is nurturing. This is a mother's love. This is unconditional love. It's forgiveness. It's open-hearted energy. It's new emotion that you might feel for a person. This is beautiful. There's some kind of water sign energy coming in for you guys, and that's why you guys need to cast your sacred symbols. We have strength as an underlying energy for your whole reading. Virgo, all of this is going to take strength. It's going to take courage. It's going to take confidence. You're going to need to tame yourself and others, especially with this defensive, you know, really let down that guard, because you guys could be guarding yourself from healing. You know, this is a lot of healing energy by the end of March. Okay. But yeah, you know, this could even be what you were restless over. This could even be what the battle was about. You know, there is going to be healing that comes in to a person who's dealing with this conflict this month. There's something that needs to change at a financial level. There's something that needs to change in your home too, Virgo. Financially, finances need to change in your home. Bottom line, period. Okay, we've got a Leo here. But yeah, you guys could definitely be guarding yourself from this beautiful, this is one of the most beautiful messages I've ever given. You want to be careful about offering your emotions to people who aren't even open emotionally, because this is someone who's open emotionally for new love and someone who's been alone for a while. So just you know, keep it sacred. Let down your guard a little bit. Be strong. You know, I know that you've been feeling extremely in your head. Okay, there might be something here about feeling imprisoned, feeling like you don't know the way forward. This is definitely a mental prison. Someone here might be pregnant, someone's mother. might be pregnant. There is a burden here linked to being a mother, or this is like the burdens that a mother carries, the tears that a mother cries that no one sees. As a mother, those of you who are mothers, you're extremely exhausted. You know, there's some kind of burden here linked to maybe an Aries, maybe a Virgo. I'm sorry, not a Virgo. You are Virgo. This is Venus. So there's some love burdens here. There's some, you don't want to attract any more burdens to yourself. Put down the burden of love, Virgo. Some of you need to put down this burden of love, which could be your own fucking wall. This is another indication that there's a wall around your heart. Your heart is burdened, Virgo. Your heart is burdened. Your heart is heavy. Okay? Like there's a heavy heart here. And it's linked to somebody's mom. It's linked to a Libra woman, a Taurus woman, maybe an Aries woman, maybe somebody's mom, okay? There's a decision to make about that. Maybe there's a Scorpio to consider here. Maybe this is a transformation. You need to heal. You need to rest more, okay? There's some kind of death here. There's a literal death. I don't usually read that like that, but when I get the death card in the Four of Swords, that's someone who's in a coffin. So, you know, there's also some kind of death here that might put somebody at a decision. You know, I don't know, Virgo, but this is about staying strong even though you feel stuck in your head. Okay, staying strong mentally at least. So we've got a Leo here, we've got strength, we've got you taming something, okay? And then we have spirits to guide you. So there are these doors opening up, Virgo. There are these spirits just, here you go, Virgo. Look at all the spirits just pointing you to this door. Pointing you to the door of your own strength this month. And we have the service card. The card number 22. This is such a Virgo energy to me because you guys are the 6th house of service. Okay? And this is someone who's getting their hair brushed. This is very Virgo. All the Virgos I know have beautiful long hair. You know, and this is service. So this is about spirits guiding you to the doors of service. Spirits are at your service this month. Spirits are here to guide you to service. So the underlying energy is all about being guided to the right doors at the right time. But until then, you know, at least being strong. So Virgo, I'm working with pyrite this month. And this is strong for manifestation. You know, you want to research pyrite for, you know, what it means. So please, Spirit, draw me to the card that the pyrite should be placed for Virgo to help them manifest and to shower them in gold this month. Where should I put this card? Or I'm sorry, where should I put this pyrite? Where should I put this pyrite? Show me where I should put this pyrite for Virgo. Where should I put this pyrite for Virgo? I'm going to put it in between the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Because I want you to manifest whatever it is that you need to get out of this, you know, 5 of Pentacles energy. But I also want you to manifest this new emotion, this new love, this Queen of Cups vibration. This is very, very beautiful. Very healing. Very strengthening, Virgo. Beautiful reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here and listening to these long readings this month. I really hope that this resonated and helped some of you guys in some way. If it did, please give me a like and a thumbs up. It really helps my channel circulate, and it helps me as a reader continue to do these readings and to continue having a YouTube channel that's growing, okay? It helps me see that I'm doing good. So if you want a personal reading, look in my description box and go ahead and email me so we can talk about prices and in certain readings that I'm offering, okay? Other than that, guys, I hope Pisces season was everything that it needed to be for you. I hope you have a happy new year astrologically. And I hope you're okay, Virgo. You know, my heart goes out to all of you, and I love each and every one of you. If you're a Virgo, I automatically love you. Like, you know, I've spent a lot of time with a Virgo myself. So I'm very, very, I admire the Virgo vibration a lot. So thanks so much for listening, guys. Have a great day. And I'll talk to you hopefully on the Libra full moon. And if I don't talk to you then, I'll see you in April. Bye.